I've reviewed a ton of cashback debit cards, all of which have been personal debit cards. But I have my business under which I run this YouTube channel and also do financial coaching. Link in the description. So my question has been, where can I find a business debit card that also provides cashback? And let me tell you, it's not easy to find. There's so many business accounts with debit cards and none of them offer meaningful cashback. Well, I found the PayPal business debit card. I've been able to use this account for several months and I've been able to test out the debit card. So here's my review. Let's jump in. The number one positive about the PayPal business debit card on paper is the cashback. We're talking unlimited 1% cashback. Just straight cashback added to your PayPal balance on a weekly basis. Now, of course, there's a caveat. It's 1% on eligible purchases. When I read the small text, this is how they define it. First, they say you'll receive unlimited 1% cashback on purchases when your PayPal Business Debit MasterCard purchase is completed as a credit transaction. Then they say purchases that are not eligible for the cashback include but are not limited to transactions processed as cash withdrawals, cash advances, quasi-cash transactions, or those using a PIN or that the merchant processes via debit network or pinless debit. You have no idea how many times I had to read those to get those right on camera. Now, having read this, I have no idea how you know if a purchase is going to be run as credit versus debit. So I don't know how to guarantee that a purchase will in fact earn that 1% cash back. I can say that while I was writing scripts this week, I used this debit card to purchase coffees at 2 different coffee shops, one of which was a Starbucks. I didn't put my PIN in at either location, and it did earn 1% cash back at both. I also know that when you fill up your tank, most of the time it gives you the option to put in your PIN or run it as credit. However, I don't know how to tell when something will be run as credit or as PayPal calls pinless debit. Having said that, I think your best chances at getting the cash back with this debit card is by choosing to run it as credit whenever you get the opportunity. Now, there's also automatic bonus rebates that you can get at 50,000 locations nationwide. When I pulled this up, it showed a number of restaurants in my area like Jersey Mike's, Qdoba, and Panda Express. Some gas stations like Circle K and United Dairy Farmers, and some hotels like Comfort Inn. Now, I haven't tested these, but they do say that you can earn up to 1% extra on gas and up to 4% on hotels and restaurants. Did you know that I have a tool I designed for you to find the debit card with the best cashback for the companies that you regularly shop at? The answer is an emphatic yes, and it's free. I made this because I realized there are so many cashback debit cards I reviewed, and it's really difficult to know which debit card offers cashback at the store I'm about to shop at without taking a ton of time to search all the banks for their cashback offers. So I made a Google sheet and filled in over 1,800 companies with their cashback offered across a bunch of different debit cards. I'm continuing to improve it by updating cashback, adding more cards, and adding features. Just click the link in the description down below, put in your email address, and I'll send it directly to your inbox. When you open it through your email, all you have to do is Control F and search the sheet for your favorite companies to see which debit cards offer cashback. I've already used this a ton of times myself. It's way easier than the old way of searching for all the offers on all the different bank accounts. So whether you're trying to find what cashback is offered through your debit card or trying to find which debit card to get next, click the link below. All right, back to the video. Beyond the cashback, this debit card does have a number of positives. Automatically, mine has a $10,000 daily limit on purchases. Helpful because a lot of business purchases will be larger than personal purchases. And it has a $400 ATM withdrawal limit. Just a heads up, there's no indication that you can use ATMs fee-free. There's also no annual fees for the account. Otherwise, it's really a pretty simple service. If you have some employees, you can get up to 3 other debit cards for the same account, which is a very nice feature because then you don't have to deal with like filling out reimbursement forms. And you can manage everything that you need to from the PayPal app. Locking the card, changing the PIN, even viewing the card number. Now, one of the dumbest things about their service right now, in my opinion, is that PayPal has 2 apps. One is the normal PayPal app, one is the PayPal Business app. The PayPal Business app doesn't allow you to do anything related to the PayPal Business debit card. Literally can't find it in there anywhere. All you can do is manage your balance and send invoices and whatnot. You have to log into the normal PayPal app with your business email in order to access any of the business debit card information. And in that app, you can also do the invoicing and whatnot, so just use that app. Maybe PayPal is phasing out the business app, I have no idea. The rest of the business account has been great so far. It's a great invoicing platform. I've sent many invoices through it, and it makes getting paid really easy by giving the invoice recipient the option to pay through PayPal using either their balance or a card. I do wish that it had the option to pay through ACH transfer. If that is an option, they need to make it more obvious. One downside, if you choose to invoice through PayPal is that they'll collect a rather large processing fee of somewhere between 3 and 3.5%. Of course, the fee varies based on the type of transaction, if it's international or not, but a 3.5% fee is worth it in my opinion for most cases because it means that you'll probably get paid faster. It just sucks if it's a large invoice. I will say I have sent an invoice internationally before for one of my sponsorships, and that made it very easy to get paid across currencies. Overall, their options for receiving payment pretty decent. They have point of sale systems for accepting payment in person. They can provide QR codes so that people can pay touch-free. And of course, through invoicing or PayPal checkout on your website. Overall, I like the PayPal business account a lot. If you have a side gig, even if it isn't an officially registered business, having a PayPal business account is a great way of keeping your personal money separate from your business money. It makes it way easier to track income and business expenses for tax purposes. And the Cashback Debit Card is a real bonus because you can get a little kickback without signing up for credit cards. All right, if you found this video valuable, then give it a like. Subscribe here if you want to learn more about cashback debit cards, and watch these videos next.